Beer tie.
No. How is it pronounced?
Bird tie. Bird tie.
Bertie.
Bertie and the Lion Cub.
Okay. Zaki,
Yes, sir.
let us start the reading part. Please start from this paragraph. This much.
Do you think we can bond with animals the way we do with human beings? Read this excerpt from the Butterfly Lion, a story of love and friendship between a small boy and a lion.
Okay. So now, students, here I'm going to even explain you with the reading part. The story is between the small lion cub, that means the young one of the lion, the baby lion, and Bertie is a small boy. So Bertie and the lion cub becomes a best friend. Now we have already discussed a lot of things about the lion and the zoo and this and that. I even asked you the question that if you are having the opportunity to keep a lion as a friend, will you keep? You said no, some said yes, some said this is the situation. So we have discussed a whole lot of things about this. In this story, Bertie, a small boy, becomes the friend of a lion cub, a young one of the lion. Obviously lion cub, some other day he will become the big lion, a full-fledged growth of lion. Let us see what will happen in the story. How, first of all, a small boy can become the friend of lion. We will discuss it in this lesson. Yes, Lakwi Ali.
Yes, sir.
Read it from here.
One morning, Betty was woken by the chorus
Chorus.
of the of urgent neighing.
Named.
Neighing. He jumped out of his bed and
When.
ran, ran to the window. A herd of zebras was scratching away from the
Scattering.
scattering away from the water hole,
Chased.
chased by a couple of
Highness.
hyenas. Then he saw more
Hen. Highness.
hyenas. Then he saw more hyenas, three of them standing stock still, noses pointing, eyes fixed on the water hole. It was only now the Betty saw the lion cub, but this one wasn't white at all. He was covered in mud with the black to water hole
With.
and
Read it from here again.
with the back to the
With his
water
back.
with his back to the water hole, and he was waving a
Pathetic.
pathetic wave at the
Oh.
hyenas who were beginning to circle. The lion cub had now
Nowhere.
nowhere to run to, and the
Highness.
hyenas were sidling ever closer.
Okay, hold on. Now, students, here one morning the body was woken by the chorus of the urgent need. Means what happened one morning when the body was sleeping in his room, near his bed a window was there. Okay, just you need to imagine the story the way I'm explaining you. So body when he was sleeping near his bed, one window was there, and then he just woke up with a chorus, a loud sound. The noise was there as if someone was fighting. When someone is fighting, you get the noise till the room, inside the room of your house. So Bobby suddenly woke up and he jumped out of his bed and ran to the window. So what happened? Suddenly, when he heard the noise, Just where between the space of his window and the bed was, he just ran towards the window and he saw outside the window that what is this noise? It was really dangerous, kind of wild animals fighting with each other. A herd of zebras was scattering away from the waterhole, chased by the couple of hyenas. So what happened when now this is the scene. When he looked out of the window, what did he see? He saw that zebra. Now, how many of you know what do you mean by zebra? Zebra, what is zebra?
Sir, what?
How many of you know what is zebra? Say yes if you know the meaning of zebra.
Yes.
Animals that have white and black stripes around it
That
is
has,
called zebra.
that has. Animal that has white, black and white stripes on the body, right? So, have you heard this word zebra crossing?
Yes.
Where have you heard this zebra
Yes,
crossing?
on
In
highways.
there is road.
Not not on highway. Even on the roads you can see. That is the crossing when the traffic stops. You can cross the road from the zebra crossing. Generally, according to rule, we otherwise in India we never in Bhavnagar especially we never cross the roads like that. We just run from wherever space we get. Anyways, zebra crossing is the name taken from the animal only, the zebras. Now, what happened, students? Bertie was staying in the house surrounded by the jungle. Just imagine how good the environment might be. Animals and elephants and lions. So, when Bertie saw out of the window, he saw that zebras were running here and there. Scattering means spread all over. So, zebras were running. You know, whenever the animals come to drink the water, wild animals attack them, hunt them because wild animals, the carnivores animals eat the other flesh of other animals, right? So Bertie saw that zebras are running here and there from the water hole. Water hole means what? Who will tell me? Water hole. The name itself says what it is. What do you mean water hole? No one? Okay, if you are not interested, can I stop the lecture? You do it on your own.
Sir, don't know.
No, sir, we don't know.
Okay. 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 These two students are answering me, ma'am. Please count all the other students absent and remove them from the group because I don't need the students who are remaining silent here.
But no, sir.
No extra garbages in the lecture. Only those who want to answer they will stay. When I'm when I'm interacting with you people, you should know that I'm not talking to the walls or to my mobile phone. So here, water hole means the hole, a big hole where the water is, or kind of pond, small pond from where the animals drink the water. So the zebras were drinking the water, and suddenly hyenas, who are the wild animals, even the five hyenas can kill one lion. The hyenas are so dangerous. Picture of hyenas is here. So this is how the hyenas looks like. Their teeth, especially their jaw, is very much dangerous. So five hyenas can even kill a lion. But this was a lion cub, the young one of lion. Can you see, students? Yes or no?
Yes, sir, we can. Yes, sir, we see.
But what kind of it is in the color? White or black?
Sir, black.
Sorry, it's not black. You saying sir black.
Sir, brown.
Sir, it is a
Sir,
brown.
brown. Yes, sir is brown. This lion cub,
Lion is
I
brown.
think it is black.
Sir,
I
in
think it is
real.
black. In real? Okay. So in real, your sir is also brown. So sir is lion. This is what you mean? Thank you for the compliment. Okay, jokes apart. So here the highness came and the zebra started running here and there. See, this is water hole. This is water hole from where the zebras might be drinking the water. Now, then he saw more highness, three of them standing stock still, noses pointing, eyes fixed on the water hole. So now Bertie finally saw these three highness. Their nose, their eyes, everything was fixed here in the water hole. Why? Because they wanted to hunt this lion cub, small lion, because this small lion will not be able to fight with such a strong highness. Yes or no, students?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if there was a big lion, then the lion could defend him. But this is a small lion. I don't think the lion cub will be able to fight all alone with the highness. It was only now that the Bucky saw the lion cub, but this one wasn't white at all. He was covered in the mud with his back to the water hole, and he was waving a pathetic paw at the highness who were beginning to circle. Now what happened? Bertie saw, this is Bertie. Okay, he saw that the lion cub is there, and lion cub is trying to, see, he's waving his paw, his hands, his jaw, everything. He's trying to attack Big Highness. But this small lion is not able to attack them. He's just waving his hands, his legs, to just draw away the highness. But highness will not be afraid of such a small animal, right? So Bertie is now afraid for the lion cub. Bertie thought that these three highness will kill this lion cub. So students, my question is to you. Will these three highness kill the small lion or not? Do you think that these three highness will kill the lion cub?
Yes.
Okay, how many of you think that Bertie will save the lion?
I, Asada Zorab bas.
Okay,
Right.
okay. Zohra and Fazil thinks that the Bertie will save the lion cub. So my question is, see, these three hyenas are standing here, very dangerous. I told you that even five hyenas can kill one lion. These are three hyenas already. Can will they not kill Bertie? Bertie is just a human being. What do you think? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So let us see what happens. The lion cub and had nowhere to run to, and the highness were sitting ever closer. So what happened? Now lion cub was not able to run. Baby lion was not able to run because he could not run here, he could not run here or to the front, and the backside water hole was there. So he was just trying to escape in any way he can. And these three hyenas were getting closer and closer and closer to Bertie. Now let's see what happens. Who wants to read? Let me select the name. And if that person will not answer, simply I will count absent. Okay. Now, Azim, Chokya Azim. Okay, he's not answering, ma'am. Please count
Yes.
her. What happened?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
I don't know. I cannot hear him. Wait a minute. Now let me ask Zaki.
Yes, sir.
From here.
Bertie was downstairs in a flash, leaping up the veranda and racing barefoot across it, shouting at the top of his voice. He threw open the gate and charged down the hill toward the water hole, yelling and screaming and waving his arms like a wild thing.
Okay. Okay. Stop. Okay, right. Now Bertie was downstairs in a flash, leaping off the veranda and racing back across the compound, shouting at the top of his voice. Now what happened? As soon as Bertie saw all these things from his window, he ran out near the veranda. Veranda is the place after the door of the house and before the compound gate. So between the area is called veranda. So veranda, he ran to the veranda and Bertie started running towards the lion cub to save the lion cub without wearing anything. Not a shoes, not slippers, nothing. Barefoot. And he was shouting at the top of his voice that leave the lion, leave the lion. Can you see Bertie running, students? Can you see Bertie is running? Hello?
Yes, sir, Bertie is running.
Yes, sir.
And he's wearing nothing in his legs. See. So Bertie saw all these things from his house might be here, and he ran down here, and he was trying to shout and drive away these three highness. Now, I don't think that by only screaming and shouting, highness will become afraid and go away. So let's see what will happen here. He threw open the gate and charged down the hill towards the water hole, yelling and screaming and waving his arms like a wild thing. So Bertie was just shaking his hand that go away, don't kill the lion. And he was trying to scare the three hyenas. But do you think, students, that these three wild animals will be afraid of Bertie? What do you think?
No, sir.
No.
Okay, let's see what will happen here. Um, Startled at this sudden intrusion, the hyenas turned tail and ran, but not far. Once within range, Bertie hurled a broadside of pebbles at them. So what happened now? That when Bertie came shouting, hyenas were not afraid, but they were just shocked that who is this coming, running and shouting. So at first, these three hyenas turned and ran away, but hyenas just ran till here, not very far. Now again, hyenas started coming near and near and near. So what happened? Bertie started throwing the pebbles. Pebbles means what? Small stone. Small stone. Like this, he started throwing the stones on these hyenas. But do you think, students, that wild animals will become afraid of these small stones?
Some animals will.
Yeah, but these are the wild animals. The animals who are capable to kill the lion, will they become afraid
No.
of stones? No, obviously not.
Sir, it will from back then they will afraid.
Yeah, they will just become a little bit afraid. They will not just go away from that place, right? And they ran off again. So again, these hyenas started running towards this tree. Then he was at the water hole and between the lion cub and the hyenas, shouting at them, go away. They didn't. They stood and watched, uncertain for a while. Then they began to circle again closer. So now what happened, students? Now slowly Bertie came here, and now here, and now finally Bertie was standing here between the hyenas and the lion cub. To save the lion cub, Bertie was standing here. Now hyenas were not here, hyenas were a bit far from this place. But slowly again hyenas started coming near and near and near. They were circling closer and closer and closer. Now not only the lion cub, but Bertie is also in the danger. Now my question is to Fazil. Fazil, are you there?
Sir,
Fazil, what do you think now? Bertie will will be killed or Bertie will save Lion Cub and himself?
Bertie saved the lion.
Okay. Ali Ghazi, what do you think? Bertie will die or Bertie will save himself and the Lion Cub?
But he saved himself and lion.
Okay. Let us see. Burani, what do you think, Burani? What is your view?
Same, sir.
Same. Let us see what will happen here. It seems like you all know the story. Okay, Burani, you want to read? Got no answer from inside. Okay. Um.
Sir,
Let. What happened?
Eliasgar.
Yes, Ali, yes, good.
sir, can I? Nindya, sir.
They did
Nah.
talk about, and
Come
so do
here,
said,
beta.
and so do I, said his mother. We both do.
Hold on. Something is missing here. Yeah, it is my bad. My mistake from here.
That was when the shot rang out the hyena's blood bellowed
Bolted.
into, into the long grass and were gone when. But he turned round. He saw his mother in her night gown, rifle in hand, running towards him. Down the hill he had never seen her run before. Between them they gathered up the mud, matted cub and brought him home. He was too weak to struggle, though he tried. As soon as they had given him some warm milk and dunked him in the bath to wash him. As the first of the mud came off, but he saw he was wet underneath.
White.
White.
WHIT white. Okay. Mute the mic. Now, what happened, students? As soon as Bertie was there between the lion cub and the highness, Bertie was in danger along with the lion cub. Now, as soon as highness started coming closer and closer, Bertie and lion cub both were in the danger. Now, what happened? Suddenly, the shot rang out. What do you mean by that? The sound of gun. Dishum. That is the sound of rifle. And in the olden days, the rifle sounded more loudly. This way it sounded. So what happened? The hyenas bolted into the long grass and were gone. Immediately, as soon as the hyenas heard the sound of gun, they started running away and away, and the hyenas were disappeared. Obviously, wild animal will become afraid of gun. Yes or no, boys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
They will not become afraid of human voice, neither for the stone. But when you take the shot of the gun, obviously they will become afraid. Now, who was there with the gun? Let us see. When Bertie turned around, he saw his mother in her nightgown, rifle in hand, running towards him down the hill. Now, as soon as Bertie was standing here and the lion cub was here, he suddenly heard someone with the gun. When Bertie when Bertie turned around, he saw that his mother was running from this hill, and his mother was running in the nightgown. Uh, Ali Ghazi, what do you mean by nightgown?
Night dress.
Yeah. So his mother also just woke up and came with the gun, and Bertie was standing here looking at his mother standing here. Let me write here. Uh, Bertie was standing here, so I will write B, and his mother was standing here, I will write M. Okay. So Bertie turned around from here and saw his mother is running, and in her mother's hand, gun is there, rifle is there, and Highness ran away 1, 2, or 3 kilometers away, and they escaped from there because now Highness were very much afraid. They might be killed with the gun. So finally, Bertie's life and the lion cub's life is saved. Now let's see what happened. He had never seen her run before. Bertie, for the first time, saw her mother running. Between them, they gathered up the mud, matted cub, and brought him home. Now what happened? Bertie and his mother brought the lion cub in their hands in the home. He was too weak to struggle, though he tried. Lion Cub was not even able to move 2 or 3 steps. He was so much afraid, tired, and hungry because he was all alone. Lion Cub, you know that lion never eats grass or anything. Lion only eats non-veg. Now this small lion will not be able to hunt the animal. So we don't know how much hungry he was, from how many days hungry he was. Now what happened? As soon as they had given him some warm milk, they dunked him into the bath to wash him. Now after Lion Cub had the hot milk, then Bertie and his mother washed the Lion Cub like a cloth in the bathtub because he was full of mud. At the first at the first of the mud came off, Bertie saw he was the white underneath. So when Bertie washed the lion cub, when his mother was also making the lion cub take the bath, Bertie saw that he was white from the skin. Okay, boys, have you seen the white tiger or the white lion anywhere?
In mobile.
Hello? You know, white lion and white tiger are very much famous.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It is known as Royal Bengal white tiger. So in India, we can see that. So, anyways, here Bertie saw that lion is white from inside. His skin seems to be white if he washed the mud. This is what Bertie noticed, not his mother. Okay, who wants to read from here? If no one wants to read, can I read? Or anyone wants to read? Okay, let us do one thing. All the boys write this lesson 5 times and give it to me till 2 o'clock. Is that okay? Panjwani Rehan, Burani Mehdi Hassan. Is that
Yes,
okay?
sir.
Will you write the lesson 5 times?
Yes, sir.
Will you write the lesson 5 times? Full lesson do you want to write?
No, sir.
Because when I'm saying that who wants to read, no one is answering me.
Sir, we get second time chance to read.
Mm, I'm trying that all of you get the chance one time. That is why I'm waiting for the other boys. See, I can read quickly, I can finish the lesson within 15 minutes, but I don't want to do that.
Sir, can I amend here, sir?
Yes.
You see, he cried.
Triumphantly. Triumphantly.
My country. He is white. he. I told you did. I
He my white lion. He's my white lion. His mother still could not bring herself to believe it. 5 days later, he had to. They set him down by the road in a washing basket and filled him again all the milk he could drink, and he drank a lot. Then he lay down and slept. He was riding asleep when pretty father go back at lunchtime. They told him how it had happened.
Okay, hold on. Now what happened? You see, he cried triumphantly with excitement, with happiness. Bertie shouted, "You see, he is white, he is. I told you, didn't I?" So Bertie was very much excited to see the white lion. Bertie told his mother when the mother was washing the lion and making him take bath. Bertie said that the lion is white from inside. See, I told you he is white. I told you. This is why he was. This is how he was shouting with happiness. He is my white lion. Now Bertie said that he is my white lion. Bertie was very much excited. His mother still could not bring herself to believe it. So Bertie said he was white lion, but his mother was not believing that the lion is white from inside. 5 baths later, she had two. So after washing the lion cub properly, her mother also had to believe that the lion was white from beneath. They set him down by the stove in the washing basket and fed him again all the milk he could drink, and he drank a lot. Now, what happened that after washing the lion cub, they brought him near the stove. What do you mean by stove? What do you mean by stove? Can anyone tell me?
Sir, I tell in Gujarati.
Mm, yes, yes, Ali Ghazi.
Tapani means
Yes,
ag.
kind of chulo, kind of the place where the people cook the food in the olden days. They used to burn the wood and make the food on that, right? So stove is the place where the people used to burn the wood and they used to make the bonfire or they used to cook the food. So why did they bring the lion cub to the stove? So that after having so much of water on his body, taking bath so many times, he should not feel cold, right? He was just a baby lion. So they brought the lion cub in the basket near the stove so that he becomes warm and his skin becomes dry again. And all the milk he could drink, and he drank a lot. So Bertie and his mother fed him the milk again, and they fed him again and again. They thought that lion cub will, drink the milk. Really, the lion cub drank so much milk because he was so much hungry from so many days. We don't know from how many days he was hungry. Then he lay down and slept. So what happened after having so much milk in a bowl? Lion cub finally, drank the milk at its heart's content. So finally, lion cub slept. Slept means what? Was ready to sleep. Then he sleep there in the basket only. He was still asleep when the body's father got back at the lunchtime. They told him how it had all happened. So now Lion Cub was sleeping in his house, in the Bertie's house, and suddenly Bertie's father came from his office. Students, you know that at night your father comes home and from the and you all sit together for the dinner. Yes or no?
Yes.
So at night when your father